Hey, thanks for stopping by Mac Customs. Today we have a 2004, it's a Yamaha Raptor 80. We suspect that we have some damage to the valves. What happened was the owner of the bike put the wrong spark plug in it. The bike's not starting and there is some damage to the spark plug itself. So we're going to get the head off. We're going to take a look inside and see what's going on.
Hard to see, but the shiny spot here by my thumb is where the valve hit it. Yeah, and he knocked the gap out, and you can see the damage on the threads there.
And I'm going to get you guys to subscribe to our channel to help us grow. Leave us a comment, like the video. Okay guys, so to get the head off, the first thing you're going to do here is come over to your timing chain cover and just take these two bolts out. Once you get those two bolts out, you may need to give it just a little bit of a pry to pop it off. To get your timing chain bolt off, you're going to grab yourself a 17 mil. Now, if it doesn't pop off like that, you may have to wait and take the cover off and hold the engine from turning. Next thing we're going to do, grab yourself a 10 mil. We're going to take basically this carb section off, but we're going to take it off on this side to make it easier. We're going to take it out of here so that when we're working on the head that it's just not in our way. Okay, next grab yourself an 8 mil. You will probably need an extension for this bolt down here. It's a little tedious to get to. This one here you should be fine to get without your extension. You can see how gross these really are. One here is all rusted and like corroded looking. This one here is just wet, black, and filthy. Next, we're going to come around to the front. There is 4 bolts up here, and those are a 10 mil. And just bear with me, guys. It's kind of a weird spot to try to get the camera into, but of course, when you're in front of your own engine, you'll know exactly where you need to be. You can see right here, this is why we had to loosen off the carb, just to slide this out of the way enough that I can get that other bolt out of there. Again, it's a little hard to see, but this of course is on the right side of the bike, and there's just the other two that you're taking out of there. Push that back to the other side. Little gasket from underneath there, so we'll put that aside. And there we are. We have all 4 of those off. Now that you got those 4 bolts out on front, the next thing that you're going to want to do is get your exhaust bolts off. You can see here it's a little bit wet. We just sprayed it with some penetrating fluid just because they look pretty rusty. And I'd say it's probably going to give me a hard time. Get the exhaust bolts off, you're going to want to grab a 10 mil. And that was actually surprisingly easy. I definitely figured it was going to put up a good fight. Alright guys, so there we have the exhaust off. We're going to go back over the other side and we're going to pop the timing chain sprocket off. Alright guys, so now the next thing you want to do is just grab yourself a screwdriver or something to pop that the timing chain sprocket out. We're just going to try to slide this out of the way enough pull this forward. Now, I'm not sure if that timing chain is going to slide out through the hole or not. Seems like it is. That's good. It's going to be a little bit of maneuvering and wiggling to get that off. There we go. We have the head off.
We're just checking out the head off of this Raptor 80. And you can see that exhaust valve on the left. It's slightly up above the head. It's hard to tell from the camera. You can see on both valves on the pair closest to us there. Here, there, and there. And each valve is where the spark plug come in and hit both of them. I was thinking where the intake's much bigger, it would only got the intake, but got both. And if you guys can't see it, but I can, maybe right there. You can see light through that intake. And on a certain angle, you can on that one too.
All right, guys, so we have the head off that. We looked over it. We know what's going on. We need some valves, some seals, head gasket, definitely a new spark plug, being that that's what caused the whole issue. So I guess a lesson learned. Really expensive if you don't get the proper spark plug. So always be sure to check what your bike really requires and go with that one. It is going to be over a week for us to get the parts. So we're just going to pick this up when we get it back together.